Ooh, y'all, we're going to talk about something that I do not care to talk about. That is Donald Trump. And the month of, well, we're already in November, so I'm gonna have to do December for Donald Trump. I just don't care. Like, it's not that I don't care. I do care about politics, but I just don't care to talk about him. So why don't we get the overall energy of the month of December. The month of December for Donald Trump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Yeah, it's funny because it's a two-party month. As you know, the November elections, he's gonna have to get used to certain changes. It's also speaking in terms of just things feel stuck, or like stuck, or not moving, or not going anywhere. It's like two parties arguing, and things it's just stagnant. It just feels like cement has dried and nothing is moving. A truce, like it's like nobody is really getting along. But he's going to be able to bring in a new policy though. So something about a truce, but something he's still able to push through. I don't know what they're pushing through in the month of like December, but it is something that is racially motivated. I'm not sure, because I'm seeing black and I'm seeing white, so it is something in that manner. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. So why don't we first find out what is this truce about? It's like, what are y'all trucing over? Like, y'all always beefing, you know. If I see you in the streets, you know, hands up. Like, we gonna be beefing up in this motherfucker. Like, it's like, what is the actual standstill? Because I really feel it's Republican and Democrat. It's just gonna be a lot of like, we're not moving on both sides. So what is this standstill for Donald Trump? 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Some type of betrayal is going to come up, or some type of information, and it's going to be by an older man who has a cane, or who has a limp. It's something that is going to come out, and it's actually going to be something where it's almost like it completely stops whatever he was trying to like move. And there was a great deal of money invested in it, and it's a complete sidetrack. Yeah, because all of the cards are like new start, new beginnings, moving forward. It's halted because someone decides to expose something. Interesting. Very, very. So he's not going to get his ways, but then it feels like last minute it passes, or by like one vote it passes, by like either the end of December or the start, most likely the start of January. So it's showing up to be a temporary halt. It's not permanent. So what is this law about? And I know some people are like, girl, it's called natural birthright citizenship. Nah, I don't think it's about that. What law is this? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A law that's not going to pass. It's basically a law that would have brought a lot of new things really to fruition. A lot of new things that would have came through for them, and things of that like matter. Let me see. So he's going to have to look at ways of doing it differently, because he's not going to be able to get his way, but it still has this energy of it's going to get through somehow, some way, but he's going to have to go back and modify it, so, or else he's just not going to get what he wants out of whatever this policy or deal is. But through modification, he will get what he wants. So why don't we go into just, so to me, the card of the moon can represent so many things intuitively. A lot of people call it the card of secrets coming out, or strangeness. It can be deeper than that. I just feel a lot of frustration on Donald Trump's end, because I just think something is going to change after the election that's going to make things a little bit more harder to get things through. But I still feel things in the long run are still in his favor. So that's one part of the like reading that we'll go into. So why don't we just go straight up into the month? Why don't we just go straight up into Donald Trump's month of December? Because Santa Claus has got a little gift for you. And you know what is called? A gridlocked government. Put that in your, what is it called? Your little sock that hangs above your damn chimney. Put a little bit of white supremacy. A little bit of hate for, you know, immigrants. A little bit of reducing abortion rights, and you have a Trump Christmas, okay? So why don't we just go, how is Donald Trump's month going to be? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. He's going to keep moving forward with what he wants. Somebody in his cabinet is going to be added on. We're actually going to be introduced to a new woman. If she's not introduced in December, she's going to be introduced in January. Her hair is light, and it deals a lot in foreign policy. Ivanka Trump is going to change some type of Christmas tradition. I know it sounds weird, but it's actually going to make the news. Like, people are actually going to complain about it. We're going to hear a lot about healthcare again. A lot of family reform healthcare. I'm not sure if it's the energy of Ivanka or his daughter. She's gonna come into some type of like more reform talk. So we're going to hear a lot about it. Let me see. There's a lot of talks of money and trade. A lot of talks of money and trade and things of that matter. It's weird, but he's also gonna talk about something about, he's gonna talk a lot about the cost of food. I know this sounds crazy, y'all, but I think something's gonna go up in the cost of food or the cost of groceries. People are gonna be talking a lot about this. It's like it's a lot of things going on here, y'all, in these cards. It's a lot of things he's being hit with all at once. It's so many subjects. It's like bam, bam, bam. But we're going to hear a lot about family values, family money. He's going to talk about, you know, what policies we need to bring in to help the American people, how to move things forward. Trying to make like new deals with people to bring more jobs into this country. So if you're not really a fan of Donald Trump, it may not be your thing per se. Yeah, he's going to rendezvous with another country to bring jobs back to here in the United States. It's going to be talked about. He wants to actually take some factories, I know this sounds crazy, in like Mexico or South America and bring them back here. So I've never heard of that, but he's trying to get some stuff back. There's going to be more cuts made to the educational system. We're going to hear a lot about Betsy DeVoe. We'll hear a lot about her. She's going to, y'all, she's making more cutbacks. Like, she really is. We haven't heard from her stupid ass in a while. So, I mean, she really is not somebody who needs... When I heard she had $1 million yacht, and it was just crazy to me, I was like, Betsy DeVoe has a yacht? Like, does she even know how to step into it and swim? It's just, she just seems so void to me. Like, so I was like, okay, we're not going to take well to any of these new policies. It's like, it's weird. It even has an energy of like Republicans don't even like some of these policies. So it's something about the changing of the guard within the American government that is just gonna make, it's just gonna make things weird. It's like you think it would make things better, but it's just weird. It's just weird. So what is the economy? What is the American economy going to be like in December under the Trump administration? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Okay. This doesn't really, I don't really care for, I prefer this. I see what it's trying to say, but it's such a soft message, and I want a hardcore hit me with your best shot, fire away. Amazing like deck though. What is the American economy going to be like in December? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Our spending looks weird in these cards. It looks different. I think Americans are really starting to think before they spend. It's a think before I spend. It doesn't seem as crazy. The Christmas energy is not as let's buy everything. It seems like people are really going to be like really thinking out their purchases. It's very thoughtful, almost like, let's not go crazy, bitch. You don't want them to shut us down like they shut down Toys R Us. It's, what is the American economy like? 5, 4, 3, 2, stop. Yeah, y'all, we're not about to be the card of the magician, the card of the magician. We're not about to be spending like how we used to. Like, we're really going to put our family first and what we can really afford and what we should put our money into. It's like we're walking away from the heavy spending and we're looking for deals, you know, which is what Black Friday is all about. But it just seems like, y'all, we're gonna be holding on to our purses, honey. Like, we ain't gonna be dropping money like we used to. Yeah, we don't feel comfortable spending. There's an energy of, I don't feel comfortable spending. Like, I just don't. Bam, having to put more thought into what we do. It's like, bitch, we ain't buying that 560-inch flat screen at Walmart. Why don't we see what our $500 can get us? We can't get that 60-inch bootleg screen that's gonna break in 6 months, but maybe we can buy 2, you know, and medium-sized ones and put them in separate rooms. So we're looking for our money to stretch, which I think is good because it's showing more thoughtfulness rather than killing each other like the running of the bulls in Spain trying to get into Walmart. Every year somebody dies, and you would think people would learn. Like, ain't no motherfucking lace front dipped in gold, worth dying over. Ain't no TV, Beats by Dre's, PlayStation 4's, iPhone worth being stampeded over. Like, people be losing their damn minds. No, What is our government going to be under Donald Trump in September? The House, how is the House of Representatives going to be in December? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. There's gonna be a lot of talk about like the budget and how we should spend it. It's gonna be a lot of, but again, remember, there's some type of I said celebration, bitch. This ain't no celebration. Separation between the actual parties. It's like they're refusing to come to a agreement again. It's that frozen energy. Like, they're talking about spending and what's going to go into what, but it's like it's frozen. So the House of Representatives is showing to be frozen, which I think may have came up in Donald Trump's when we got the card of the moon. What is going to happen in Congress? Like, what's going to happen? No, I'm sorry. What's going to happen in the Senate? Like, what's going to happen under Trump's administration in December under the Senate? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. This is a Republican House. This is Republican. This feels Republican. Like Republicans pushing through laws and rules. This has more of a push energy, but still a lot of blockages, but still victorious in the long run. You see what I'm saying? So I really think that the House is about to be Democratic and the Senate is about to be Republican, but barely. So very interesting. Still fighting over the bullshit and stuff like that. Still not being able to get along. Why don't we go into more so into this birthright bullshit stuff that Donald Trump is speaking about? Is Donald Trump serious about rejecting, amending the birthright? Is he serious about this? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Yeah, he's serious, y'all. He's serious. He's serious. It's serious, y'all. He's trying to do it where it's like it's weird. It's like he's trying to see, but he knows it's not gonna pass. Like, Donald Trump ain't dumb. He knows it's not gonna pass. He knows there's too many blockages. He knows, but he's trying to do something where he's going to be able he's going to lessen immigrants being able to get public assistance. It's like he's gonna, like, it's almost like if both of your parents are not citizens, you won't be able to receive some type of public assistance. He's doing it to save money and to take money and put it back into the government, but it's not going to work. He's basically like, if Maria comes and she's having her child and she can't show proof of citizenship, then the hospital has the right to not assist her. Or if she wants, you know, stamps, she can't have stamps. Or she wants her kids to get free lunch, she can't prove or validate her citizenship. He wants to make it harder for them to get things. So he's strictly doing it for for money, but no, it's not going to work. There's too much resistance. And one thing I will say, a lot of states do have it where it is strict to get help anyways. So a lot of states already kind of already have that implemented anyway. So it's like, whatever, you know, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, y'all. I'm kind of like over it. Overall, how will the American people feel about the election? How will the American people feel about the election? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. It's a new start. Us having to work together. Yeah, a lot of things are changing, y'all. A lot of things are changing, and we're gonna have to work it out, or else we're just gonna end up drowning each other. It's like your friend is drowning, but you can't really swim, and you try to run and help them, and then you both drown. I think that's something I said in a reading 2 years ago. Like, this shit is not going to work if we just can't put certain things to the side. So yeah, guys, it's not a bad card, but it is a card of change, a lot of change. Us walking into a new era, you know, things of that sort. Well, guys, I have to go. I know I wasn't telling tons of jokes and kiki-keying, but I've just been really busy, and I have to go finish some of these email readings, honey, because I have people sending me bomb threats in my emails, like, where's my reading? Well, if you didn't send it to the wrong email, you would have probably gotten it. So y'all, bye. Crazy.